Hello students, I am A.K. Dubedi. Welcome to part 1 of our acid, base and salt series. Today we are going to talk about chemicals from common salts. In class 10, chemicals from common salt means compounds prepared from common salts. Number 1 is sodium hydroxide, that is also known as caustic soda. So, how sodium hydroxide is prepared and why sodium hydroxide is known as caustic soda, usage of sodium hydroxide and product formed like hydrogen and chlorine. Second chemical is bleaching powder, calcium oxychloride. Third is baking soda, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. Next one is washing soda, that is sodium carbonate decahydrate. And next is plaster of Paris, calcium sulfate hemihydrate. So, in this series, I am going to explain one by one all chemicals of class 10. First of all, number 1, chemicals from common salt is sodium hydroxide. So, on the basis of Bloom taxonomy, we know the learning objectives. First of all, recall the formula of common name and uses of NaOH. Explain the process of preparation of chloralkali process. Identify everyday use of sodium hydroxide in soap, paper, etc. Compare the properties of NaOH with other bases. Assess the advantage and environmental concern of using NaOH. Design a poster or mind map on chloralkali process and NaOH. In this case, first of all, sodium hydroxide. So, chemical name of sodium hydroxide and formula is NaOH. NaOH is also known as caustic soda or caustic alkali, caustic soda or caustic alkali, because of its corrosive action on animal and vegetable tissues. So, why caustic alkali? Because of its corrosive action on animal and vegetable tissues. Then, how to prepare NaOH? So, first of all, we know the preparation. When electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride, aqueous solution of sodium chloride is also known as brine solution. Brine solution means NaCl dissolved in water, that is aqueous solution. We know that aqueous solution means any substance dissolved in water is aqueous solution. So, aqueous solution of sodium chloride is known as brine solution. Sodium hydroxide is produced with chlorine gas at anode and hydrogen gas at cathode. In this reaction, chlorine gas evolved at anode. So, first of all, sodium chloride aqueous plus water. When electricity is passed, NaOH, caustic soda, chlorine gas and hydrogen gas is evolved. Chlorine gas evolved at anode and hydrogen gas evolved at cathode. It is known as chloralkali process because in this reaction, chlorine and a strong base, that is alkali NaOH, are produced. So, during the reaction of chloralkali process, sodium chloride is treated with NaOH. Sodium chloride, for example, NaCl solid plus water. So, sodium chloride solid plus water is known as NaCl aqueous. Aqueous solution is known as brine solution. Brine solution. So, brine solution is basically aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Aqueous solution of sodium chloride. So, brown solution means when sodium chloride dissolved in water. So, when electricity is passed, sodium chloride gives NaOH plus chlorine plus hydrogen. Chlorine gas evolved at anode and hydrogen gas evolved at cathode. So, on the basis of product formed, chlorine and NaOH, the name of this process is chlor-alkali process. Then in this case, three major compounds are formed. Number one is sodium hydroxide, chlorine and hydrogen. Then what are the uses, product and their uses? This is very important for CBSE examination or any competitive examination like Olympiad or other examination. Substance sodium hydroxide NaOH is used in the manufacture of soap and detergent, means soap industries, paper and textile industries, and most important use is drain cleaner. Caustic soda is used as a drain cleaners. Then use of hydrogen. Hydrogen, we know that use as a fuel, hydrogen economy, fuel cell, used in making ammonia, manufacturing of ammonia by Haber's process. Haber's process is basically nitrogen combines with hydrogen, gives ammonia, NH3, balance the equation, 2 mole of nitrogen and 3 mole of hydrogen. So, this process is known as Haber's process. It process in which ammonia is produced. So, hydrogen play an important role in the manufacturing of ammonia. So, Haber's process used in making ammonia by Haber's process. Hydrogenation of fats and oils like manufacturing of dalda or ghee from unsaturated fat known as banaspati ghee. Then hydrogen is also used in the manufacture of banaspati ghee. Then chlorine gas to use in drinking water for disinfection or textile industries, manufacture of PVC, that is polyvinyl chloride, bleaching agent in paper industries. So, in water treatment, chlorine is basically used as disinfectant. It is also used in the preparation of vinyl compounds, insulation of wires, used in making pesticide, and the most important use we know that CFC, CCl2F2, chlorofluorocarbon. This is known as chlorofluorocarbon. So, chlorine is a very important compound used in the manufacturing of pesticide and CFC, chlorofluorocarbon. Then on the basis of above understanding, we are able to explain some multiple choice question. Question number 1. Which of the following is not a product of chlor-alkali process? Hydrogen gas, chlorine gas, oxygen gas and sodium hydroxide. So, correct answer is which is not a product. So, oxygen gas not a product. Then the chemical reaction, question number 2. The chemical reaction involved in chlor-alkali process, Na 2Na plus Cl2, 2NaCl, NaCl gives Na plus Cl, 2NaCl, 2H2O gives 2NaOH, Cl2 and H2. So, basically option C is correct answer. Sodium hydroxide is used in the manufacture of plastic, ammonia, soap and detergent and glass. So, which is the correct answer? So, please identify the correct answer. Next question, hydrogen gas are produced in chloralkali process is used in. So, what is the use of hydrogen gas? Water treatment, preparation of hydrogen peroxide, Haber's process for making ammonia, production of glass. So, please again identify the answer. Which gas is used for disinfection of drinking water? Hydrogen gas, chlorine gas, oxygen gas, or carbon dioxide? So, firstly think what is the correct answer. Answer is given at the end of this topic. Fill in the blanks. The process of electrolyzing brine is known as chloralkali process. In chloralkali process, dash gas is liberated at cathode. Which gas is liberated at cathode? We know that there are two gases, one is hydrogen gas and one is chlorine gas. So, chlorine gas evolved at anode and hydrogen gas at cathode. Chlorine gas is used in the manufacturing of dash and plastic. Sodium hydroxide is also known as dash soda. The byproduct of chloralkali process and hydrogen gas dash. So, what is the correct answer? So, MCQ, oxygen gas, sodium plus 2H2O. In this case, write the reaction like this: 2NaCl plus 2H2O gives 2NaOH, sodium hydroxide, plus Cl2 plus H2. This is the chloralkali process. Second is soap and detergent. Haber's process for making ammonia, chlorine gas is used. For the fill in the blanks, chloralkali process, hydrogen, PVC, caustic soda and chlorine. So, in next class I am going to explain other chemicals that is known as bleaching powder.